Բարև գործում։ Ինչ կա, ոնց ես։ Նորմալ ընկեր։ Ուշուշ ես համենում էլի սթրիմերից։ Արա բան չէ ընկեր, ես ճիշտ ես անում, ինչ անում ես։ Հա ընկեր, առաջընթաց կար, 200 քաներորդ տեղը բռնեցի ես թիմի մեջ, որ ես ինչ վատ ֆորմա եմ ընտրել։ Դու ինչ կա ընկեր, դու ոնց ես։ Էթանք նայենք ախպեր բանը։ Ռազգին Սարգսյանի կինոն։ Hello.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started.
Oish Loviance.
Quality ball. Now they could break here. Now it's Figo. And it's Maradona. Figo. Can he finish?
Well,
they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Goal! Well, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Figo providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And now they can spring out of defence. Triol gathers from the goal kick. Cole. Pirlo. It's Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Maradona. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar!
Oh, that's an
own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he
İlk
wants to
dakika.
happen. I
Hayli
really
maçı
sympathize.
Granulongo.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Figo. Now it's Mbappe.
Ayol, gerçekten. Zekin geldi gerçekten.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's surely a foul. Free kick. So what can they conjure from this one?
Ağlamaz
Their
oldu.
attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
David Villa. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that is expertly dealt with. Rijkaard. Neymar. And that's a good ball. Çalhanoğlu. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar. He's all... Neymar!
Oğlum
That was no
Ya
routine
bu
save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chooses to go back. It's Pirlo!
ne kadar
He
bir
scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Well, he's had a shot! Platini. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's played him through. He's beaten the last chance! He's cleared it out of harm's way. Rijkaard. Neymar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Neymar had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Goes in for the header! It's a decent clearance. Cole. And they can counter here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely feet.
Bravo.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go
Into
either
the
way
box
here.
aslında.
And the referee has
Then
given a
now?
free kick just outside the box.
Outside.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
He'll fancy himself from here. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that is going to be
Մտան խերով է իրես, քեզնից չգև։ Միշտ հակառակ դառնում։ Սոլոմոն լավ որ այսօր շատ
So
խաղա։
far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve
With the
to
father
that
of a
degree.
boy in a blue hat
That
kindly
has
make
been
his way
a
to the
goal-blessed
information
half.
center.
It is 3-1. Here we go again. Neymar. Platini. That's good play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. David Villa. Hits one!
Bu sergâlı.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maradona. Well, that's well seen too. Pirlo chasing after it. And that's turned into a
Allah.
promising move.
Bir pas tanesi.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's a fine interception. Platini. And it's Pirlo. And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's looking to set free a runner. Maradona. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance for this match was
Cole receives it in
70,987.
a good position here. Now it's Neymar. Has a shot!
Oh.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Çalhanoğlu. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's done very well to take that back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Cole! Denied by an instinctive defensive save.
Cole clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hello. Hazır burada süt. Sırayla sonra ne yaptı? Wolves. Gelebilmek. Misyonları ağırla gelebiliyor muyum? Sağ olasın.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Action has already started. Now it's Neymar. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Good work on the right flank here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Jadon Sancho here is simply a great winger. He has pace to burn, but it's the technique that makes him such a feared dribbler. I think when players in that position can marry the technique to the pace, then they can be devastating, and he's the kind of guy a lot of fullbacks won't fancy facing.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Picked out Yamal! It's anyone's ball now. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from
Այտա
him.
Neymar.
And that's been won straight back. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the counter is on. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Good read, needed to be.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's picked his way through. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's burst through. It's Van Basten! There it is! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Can he finish? It's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Baggio. And he's there to get it away. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. So and this is Figo. There's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He is through here. Can he finish? Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Well time, excellent interception. And we hit half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the shot! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Valverde!
Çok
Well,
yok.
now it's a race for the ball.
Valverde.
And that's definitely not his best. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well read, nice interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away. It's a goal kick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Tries a shot!
Of.
And that has fair finished.
Oh, the
Yeah,
contact was as
sure.
crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nedved.
Alexander-Arnold.
Van Basten. That's going to go a long way. Danger averted for now. He's only too happy to take that back. Valverde gets it away. Passes short and sharp. Valverde charging forward, the ball at his feet. Sancho, Valverde, Sancho.
Sancho եւ
That's
Valverde.
offside. Yes, it is.
Das Suike stoppen. Sancho.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Maldini.
Messi
That's
onları
Nedved.
gösterdi.
Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Still about
Yamal!
it.
It's wide, but only just.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
And he's managed to get free. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's found him in space. It's Basho!
It's Baggio.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Van Basten. He's found a way through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Van Basten gets flagged offside. Now it's Neymar. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. We expected better, and so did he. And yes, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Vai se proceder uma substituição. Número 8.
So, time for changes
Número
on
18.
both sides, actually.
Neymar.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Número 77. Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 10.
Roberto Baggio. He's shifting through the gears here.
Նա մի խանգարեց։ Բայց բաջոնը սիշ լավն օրս ապզը ապկասնում է։
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
Բաջո։
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vai se proceder uma substituição. Número 3.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Chance here to counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Rijkaard. 5 minutes to add. Maldini. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed in. And he's there to clear it. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo driving forwards. Shapes the shot! Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What?
Լուիշ Ֆիգու բոծեց Բաջոն Նատորի եկավ սաստավի խաղացող դարավ բան թաչված բան կտամ Вообще кушерно. Roberto Baggio. Mальчик номера. Normal. Լավ է Թոմ Ռոձի։ Երեք մի հատ երրորդ դիվիզիոնի առաջի խաղը կրվա։ Բայց դա ոչինչ։ Տունիսիանո։ Լավ, ասա խաղերը համարյա իմ դաշտում է տալի։
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Baggio. He's got away. Roberto Baggio. Good driving. Roberto Baggio! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Roberto Baggio is offering a right smile there.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Neymar. Nedved tries a shot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, that was vital. Sane finds himself offside.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
And it's Maldini. He's got the shot away! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nedved. So it is still 0-0. Sane.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a little off target. Baggio with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Baggio. That's a showed optimist.
Orada hay
Xavi
tamam.
Alonso. And he skips past his man. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! He's going to be quick to recover this.
It's Baggio.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Triol. Played back in. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's headed upfield. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. Sané. This ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run.
Buradan.
Rijkaard.
Inanılmaz.
Cannavaro. Played for Rijkaard. Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Triol. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He won't be happy with that one. Great ball if he can get there. Van der Vaart unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. It's a lovely, neat pass. He's had it taken off him. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Neymar. Has a goal!
Orada mevcut.
And he's heaved it away. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Oh, super find. Hullet. Now the finish! And he's there to belt it away.
The middle
They've been denied a chance.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So the first half brought no goals. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Rijkaard clears.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Decent hit! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Pull it. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Rummenigge, nice interception, well timed.
Roberto Baggio, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cannavaro. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Baggio. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Saviola.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Good running, strong and purposeful. Koulibaly defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No way through. Triol has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That comes as a mighty relief. It's their second corner of the game. Shot at goal! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Somewhat off target. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Baggio. Could move up a gear here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through. Japan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's really well manoeuvred. A good spread. I think we're just about done here. He's shifting through the gears here.
de compensação.
Japan have it back and can go again. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game.
Չի ուժեղ է։ Չէ, արա, բայց շատ ձիգեր։ Dim. Leverkusen. Belki Betakır kimde? Single hava hava.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. There's the whistle. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played towards the other side. Triol spots it and intercepts. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. He's in plenty of space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality, but there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
Peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
Nedved looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rijkaard. Nedved. Vieira hurtling down that right flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met
Leverkusen.
like that by someone.
And it's Pirlo. Weghorst. Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And Cech pulls off a sensational save. And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get chance! Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. And here's Beckham. White.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. White clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball shot. Oh, he's been caught napping. Back when it goes. Pull it. Oh, it's Beckham.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
He's played him through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. So we're still where we started right now. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got space in the area. Terrific header. He scored! What a great header. Got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Gullit.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they're quick to get it back. Beckham. And now they can clear their lines. Pirlo. Bayer Leverkusen look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He is through here. And he's had it nicked away. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Great chance! And that is wildly off target. Looking for options for movement. And the flag has stayed down.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar wins the duel this time. And now they can spring out of defence. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Pirlo. Guardiola has been caught there, it's a foul.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved gets into some space. And we've reached half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any strong opinions on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Caros espectadores, pedimos que, para a vossa segurança, permaneçam sentados durante o desenrolar do jogo. Obrigado pela vossa cooperação. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can...
Oh, smashing header! And he's following up! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Maldini. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Roberto Carlos. No way through there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Amelen mi yazır tek?
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Dani Olmo. Oh, good read. And it's Nedved. He's picked his way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Couldn't squeeze it through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's loose here,
Abi
and they
daha
want to
tut şunu.
reclaim it. Just eases him off the ball. Now he's off and running. Pinches it off him. Dani Olmo. Turan. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on great hits.
Oğlum de mutluyla da
Really would have raised the
karınca.
roof.
Well, you wouldn't expect any less from him. Always willing to give the extraordinary a try.
Ah Chelsea.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Nedved. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro with a definite foul there.
Vai-se proceder a uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Número 77.
In comes the delivery.
Cristiano
Oh, what
Ronaldo.
a climb!
Vão dar os seus lugares a
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
número 9.
Driving on and making good progress. Pirlo
Ben
driving
de
forwards.
şuradan evet kasları.
Adams defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Platini. Platini going face to face with his great rival. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Platini is the guilty party there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's neat. And here's Van Basten.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. And here's Nedved. Now that's a lovely exchange.
Sınırlıyor
He's got tall. Should have equalised.
I can't hide away from how important that was.
Back into the middle.
Anladın mı? Bakma sektiğini vakti sahipten ser.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Into the last 5 minutes. Rummenigge.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Van Basten. Turns and goes back. He's cut it out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de
No, that was
compensação.
never going to make it.
Օրը խլում էր
Calm
ներդրում
clears.
այդից։ Բան չէր մնացել։
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stood up well to him there. He's looking wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. And we're done. Well, that was
That's
tense.
funny,
Boy,
yes.
that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Para o nosso menino aniversariante de hoje.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Հազար 300 են խավքեր։ Ադմիմ ապերներ։ Ամանե։ 7 հոգի նայում է խոսքը 5 հատ լայք է սախսախ։ 8 հոգի է նայում։ Հադիս, ես սրա հետ էլ եմ ոցորել մի քանի ռաս խաղցա։ Բլից երկու հատ։ Minige.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, super fine. The pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Maradona. Now it's Mohamed. He's gone for goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And that has been clubbed away.
Now
it's Mohamed Salah. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Messi certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Great ball if he can get there. He is just caressing the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were... He's had a hit! Yeah.
Normal ախպերս դու ոնց ես։
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maradona. Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish.
And the shots!
I'll be
a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And Messi! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. Baggio spots it and intercepts. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's always going to be the keepers. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Maradona. Maradona! He's got away with one there. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That has been cut short. Pirlo. defender is not giving up on this. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's got the... It's Neymar! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good play from him.
There's the hit! It's there!
Bajito.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought
La
to
la
make
la
things
da.
interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And claimed it back swiftly. Back into the middle. Well read, nice interception. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Neymar.
Misschien onzit vandaag.
Yeah.
Lusus.
Vamos ter
Roberto
minuto de
Baggio.
compensação.
Just eases him off the ball.
Ja,
Maldini makes the interception. Oh, it's come loose. Messi showing good feet. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pressing high and with purpose. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Trion did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rummenigge. Oh, he's burst through. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's fabulous. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shifted it to the flank.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the...
And the finish! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Mohamed Salah really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pirlo. Oh, good ball. Can he get it through? Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar going face to face with his great rival.
Աստայրարա
It's all a little bit desperate.
դու չստանի ես կտամ քեզ սպասա
There was plenty of power on that. Pirlo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's
Իշտեր
and that is doing no harm at all.
Brazil just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And it's Maradona. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nedved. Great hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Got a shot away. Belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número
Brazil
77.
go into the lead.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Pirlo.
Aradı.
Messi. Spread it left.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ana iş basesler ya anormal ha.
Zico.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Maldini attempts a clearance. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
Ha
So good
heli.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. And it's Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was
Daha
well
hangi
played,
istifa
well
alımı
stopped.
hatırlar.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's gone direct here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Some really good ball. Messi! Well, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Foram
That's
indicados
tidy.
2 minutos de compensação.
Played in deep. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come.
Labikler. O çarşı bu. Hiç olma. Bazen selamlam. Ամեն մի դրվագին դեսեմ ուշադրություն դարձնել։ Կորսան։
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So that's got things underway. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be an extremely reassuring presence here.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. Platini. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. It's Gullit.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. And it's Van Basten. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Gullit.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Hullet. Thuram proves too strong. Pirlo. First quarter of an hour gone. He's played him through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hullet has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Ronaldinho! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's been taken short. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Ronaldinho, Hullet, and the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, they can break here. Rummenigge.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Platini. And it's Hullet. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hullet. Ronaldinho. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's Nedved. Cristiano tries a shot! And he's done it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely weighted ball. Played back in. Now it's Hullet. Hits one! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real.
Decent hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
The Netherlands just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
He's been picked out. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi.
Foram indicados 2 minutos da
Well to
prorrogação.
emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Hullet. That is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Caros espectadores, prestem atenção ao ecrã. Vamos passar um boletim informativo das forças de segurança locais. Obrigado.
Second period then underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Short changes him with that pass. Platini goes steaming forward. Oh, he's onto this. And that bastard!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Platini.
Allah,
That's beautifully weighted. Face to face with it's Van Basten! Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, sweet feet. He's got away. Pirlo's, oh, smashing header. Sticks it away. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a super header, dispatched beautiful. And the finish!
All the short left pocket.
Goal, the Netherlands! And they've got their lead back. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all...
He's had a shot!
Short kısıyoruz.
They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. The Netherlands go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Might be take shot at goal! This time surely! He scored! Rummenigge at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. This is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's managed to get Neymar! They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Vai proceder uma substituição. Número
Both sides then
77.
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 10. Pirlo.
And
Número
comes as a
14.
mighty relief.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 9. Número 21. Número 15. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
He's had it nicked away. Triol. That has been slung wide. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now then, the ball's come loose. Climbs up big. He will be livid with himself. That has not gone well.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome.
It's the Boston! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And that should get the job done. Oh, what has happened here? Lovely bit of skill. He's in a good position here. Oh, look at that. There's the shot! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 18.
There's going to be another change here.
Neymar.
A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Բոլորը խփեց։
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Roberto Baggio. I think we're just about done here. And it's Baggio.
Արա։
Foram indicados 6 minutos de
He's found
compensação.
support out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Trion gets it away. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kante. And it played right into his path. He's onside. That is good strength. Conte. And it's Cannavaro. Kante in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's neat. A heavy challenge. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those...
Ուժեղ ապեր։ Oldu işi işte bakalım.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it,
Hello,
but
everybody,
it
and
is
welcome
equally
to
clear
today's
and
match.
very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already... Decent hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Messi. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And he welcomes it in. In with a hammer! And for a moment, time stood still. David Villa. Oh, perfectly measured that. Big chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry.
Belts one. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails,
It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Real chance! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And the counter is on. And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. David Villa. He's had a shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Nedved at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No, he's managed. Struck! It's hit the upright. It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Dixon. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well spotted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pirlo. He's through here. Look at the space here. And the shots! They are rampant! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Это 5 пашпанов շատ լավ էր էթում շտոպը։ Մի հատ է սենց կրանք։ Magical. Да, Джаннати. Очень часто сенсакует статика. փոխիր։ Привет, Harjan, привет, привет.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Pirlo. Driving forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nedved.
Yeah, down the bar.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. White hurtling down that right flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So what can they make of this? And Baston tries a shot!
Alafi, просто casual naked.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Van Basten. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference. He's going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. There will be a throw-in. And here's Eto'o. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Pirlo looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's picked out the run. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that. Muscular approach does pay off here. David Villa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for a... There's the shot! And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vieira threads one in. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Puyol cuts out the pass. Neither side yet able to find the net. David Villa.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Nedved. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. David Villa. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, the moans and groans from the stand. He's gone for goal. And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, no joy this time. Now he's off and running. And it's Nedved. That's a shade optimistic. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Messi. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neymar. Now it's Van Basten. He's got away. And he welcomes it in. He's had a hit! This time, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's cause for mild irritation. And there is the half-time whistle. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half, so neither side has yet broken through. Mbappe might just make this. Van Basten. Neymar.
Yeah.
Cannavaro. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Passa.
Oh, super ball. Now the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. And they continue each to cancel the other out. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Big chance! It's in!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Italy showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Neymar. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Cannavaro. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Eto'o. And they win it back again. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quality ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Roberto Carlos. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is...
They've
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Vai-se proceder a uma substituição. O número
Both sides then
18.
taking this chance to
Neymar.
turn to their benches.
Número 7.
And that is added a whole Ruben
O işler
And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Rummenigge. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's
Nedvedala.
He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job
Yes.
done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Այս is բանը ֆիքսան շտրաֆ
That is as far as they're going to go. Eto. looks a cracking ball. He's got the shot away! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
All square again into the
Կրկնել
dying
մի
nets.
հապնում
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Conte. Maldini.
Օխս պաշտպանությունը։
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added
Արախի,
time.
արա, ամենաուժեղ ձևի
The pass is
սրտում է։
intercepted. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's Nedved. And he stands tall,
Oh.
impenetrable.
Ողին կարամեջ։
And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent...
Ահմեդ։ Ահմեդներ։ Աբա մի հատ խաղ։ Թե չխաղ։ Հետո վերջին խաղ։ Ընկեր 2000 քանիս էի հելը ես 2003 աչոկով փագեցի անցած սեզոնը 2 օր առաջ Սի զրոյանում է էլի ամեն ամիս հազուց խաղում ես Ասա ես զրոյում Milyon tabii yazarını çok fazla.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. Important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rijkaard. David Villa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, they've got it again. Rummenigge. Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar in acres of space out wide. And it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
David Villa bops him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Couldn't squeeze it through. Platini.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa! And that would have been some goal.
Villa just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
And we have our very first corner. Vigo getting this one clear. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Neymar knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
That's a little off target. It's a throw-in. Scholes. Morocco applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice ball, and he might be in here. Platini, can he spark a counter here? Oh, good-looking ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Cannavaro. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's neat. It's a good run down the right. Oh, nice touch. Platini fiddles it through. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Platini. Pirlo. And here's Platini. And claimed it back. It's Pirlo! He's got away with one there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar.
Minuto de compensação.
Beckham. Messi. Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Caros espectadores, podem acompanhar este jogo em direto na frequência da rádio do clube.
That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. It's Vigo. Morocco finding their passes. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Rummenigge. And it's Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. Played back in. Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Hernandez. Figo. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Now the finish! And again! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
David Villa duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well,
Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And back it goes.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Ah, iyi.
The ball is loose
Yeah,
and the
but
chase is on.
Baktım hep
Tries a
olmuyor.
shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
It's their second corner of the game. Hernandez with the clearance. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cleared away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rumen, he's got the shot away! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Bigo gets it away. He's felt that, hasn't he? And oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Neymar considers his options.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
Platini. There's the hit! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And yes, it's him again! So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Marquinhos cuts it out. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Messi! Oh, taken with style. Just just
Shut
1
up,
minute
it's
now.
continuing.
The game takes on a whole new complexion. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Morocco get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Allah.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to...
It's Basho! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
So their fourth quarter of the game. They've played it short. That is good strength.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Russo.
And the shot! He's got a goal!
This
We thought
is
it
goal
was
na
over.
verta
It's
Viara.
all square once more. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
They'll have one final crack at it. Figo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Scholes. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. Platini. And that's that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. What are your thoughts on today's game?
Goed upgrade to it. Ovšem lavžo sureskane. Erikel menacած վաղը. Գիշեր ձեզ, լավ եղեք։